As I was saying before the camera cut out, I like to gently sniff around here for where the eyes will go. But I have to leave a little bit because I do 2D eyes. But if you're doing 3D eyes, which I'll have a tutorial for soon, you'll have to carve out a lot more. I've actually decided to do 3D eyes for this, so I'm carving out a little bit more than I usually do. 3D eyes are basically when the eyes are like more of a cup shape, and the actual pupil and the eye colouring is actually further back in the head rather than straight on top, which 2D eyes are. Now we are on to some of the second layer pieces, which should be in blue. The only ones that aren't is the lower jaw and the side bits for your fur tufts. First, I want to place the bottom jaw on, and you just glue that there like so. You can bend it a slight bit and then put under here. You can carve it a little bit around here to add a bit of depth. So you would carve here or around here, but you carve very gently. You don't want to go right through the foam. Only just a little bit. This is so we can place tongue and teeth in and have a good lining. Also helps with ventilation because there's more airflow getting into the suit. So you gently snip around. If you do happen to go through the foam, you'll have to glue an extra piece underneath. So you'll have to get more foam. You gently snip through here, like so. There you go. And then we glue on like that. If you find it's a bit too longer than the muzzle, you can just trim around. Make sure you can glue the balaclava on a little bit and keep it held up when you're gluing it on. There we go. We have it on now. Here you need to trim a little bit underneath so it doesn't look as flat. You can also trim around here. Like so. You're probably wondering, how can I see when the balaclava is closed like this and even breathe? Well, you do cuts into it, but we'll do that once we finish the whole build. I mean, you can do it early. You need to put a bit of glue here along the back so it glues to the balaclava. I have to get off the base for that. And you can see I'm gluing it on. Don't be afraid to take it off the head base. You're free to. You can see I'm using a balaclava, it's all nicely lined inside, so it's less hassle to actually line the thing compared to a bucket head base. With those you can glue the balaclava in, but I don't do the bucket head for the reason I can never get the bucket right. It's actually very difficult for beginners. I do not know why people go with that method, but I guess once you master it you can be, well, good at it. If your fursuit has a nose that sticks out a little bit like that, this piece is to make it, the top bit of the muzzle, look nice with the nose. You flatten this down a lot more than it actually has come out, so you want it half than what it actually is. So then it will go across there, or it can go that way, depending how you're feeling with it. I'm gonna make it a little bit thinner, but make it to how you like it. If you feel the suit does not need this, you can possibly use it for other places that you feel needs a little bit more foam. You can do that with any off cuttings as well. If you find that you've trimmed somewhere down too much, you just place the off cutting on there with glue. I am now happy with the state of this, so I shall put it on there. Because this top bit is still a little bit too thick, rather than trimming it down, there's the same method that we used here. Now I'm going to do the eyebrow pieces. I want to shave it down a bit